here. That
Please
house
rise
right there,
for the
but their
pledge.
driveway is on it.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Bunton. Campbell.
Here.
Dempsey.
Here.
Ford.
Here.
Hill.
Here.
Crop.
Here.
Menser.
Here. Need a motion to excuse Commissioner Button.
So moved.
Second. Roll call, please.
Campbell.
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Crop.
Yes.
Menser.
Yes. Announcements, acknowledgements, communications, or reports. Do we have any? Seeing none, I need a motion to adopt the agenda.
I move to adopt the agenda as presented.
Support.
Roll call.
Dempsey.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Crop. Yes. Menser.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Okay, public participation. This is the time you may address this body. All we ask is that you give us your name, residential address, and that you adhere to our 3-minute rule. So you can come to the mic.
I can say good evening. My name is Jimmy Dixon at 94 Park. I'm here to publicly thank the city here of Mount Clemens for your love that you've shown to 260 North Broadway, to our minister putting up the street sign saying Dr. James E. Thompson Street. I want to personally thank you for your love, for all the hard work that you do. And personally, I want to thank Mayor Dempsey for being so nice to North Broadway. Not only you, but to all of you. And I want to personally thank Denise for, she was at our Song Fest Friday night past, and I think she had a good time. And I'm going to have to leave because our gospel meeting started at 7 o'clock tonight, and it's all week, Thursday. And if you want to come and join us, please do. God bless you, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
My name is John Emerson. I live at 190 Clinton River Court, Mount Clemens, and I want to address some of the concerns that our group has with this. One is the break-ins and home security. I gave the mayor a copy of this list from last meeting. The break-ins, home security, the all-day postal parking on Bain and Clinton River Drive, where people can't park in front of their own house. Noise ordinance, Shady Side Park development. There was money appropriated to Shady Side Park, but it was used for downtown Mount Clemens, I understand. No. The other thing we had was a number of citizens in that area, like 35, showed up for our special meeting at King's School. And we were going to have this presentation. The third, would you believe the city commission wasn't here?
That's right.
But
Some of
anyway,
us were here the 4th.
Anyway, I want to express the Sheriff's Department was at our June 15th meeting at King's School. And I addressed that deputy that was there. Cars in our neighborhood, some of them are on flat tires, some on jacks, and why don't they pull them? They say they don't have time. They're too busy policing regular things. But go talk to the mayor. And that's all I've got.
You know what? Mr. Dixon used to give me every once in a while a list of addresses or streets with exactly what you were saying. If your group can give me that list, then we can take it and give it to Brian, and then Community Development will contact the Sheriff's Department.
I think we can do that.
Okay? And there was never any money appropriated for Shady Side that went to downtown. So
Okay.
just wanted to
Somebody
clarify
misinformed
that.
us.
Yes. Well, I just thought I'd clear it up there. We did not have any.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Anyone else? Okay. Oh, gotta be quick.
Mickey Weiss, 18200 Terra Drive, Clinton Township, Mount Clemens Downtown Development Authority. I just want to make a couple announcements. First of all, this Wednesday is their first downtown Wednesday Farmers Market from 2 to 6 p.m. And I would also like to congratulate our farmers at that time, Metro Times. They were awarded the best farmers market in Macomb County, so I'll be giving them a plaque. Also, the Uptown Friday Night Concert this Friday night, sponsored by Nickel and Sap Insurance, will be Roots Vibration, which is a reggae band, very well known in Detroit. They've won the Detroit Music Awards every year. On the 28th, we'll have the Blackouts. They will be sponsored by Madison's. And I also want to remind everyone that we added our Cars and Stripes car show that's going to be coming up on the 29th. We will be celebrating Selfridge 100th anniversary. This is going to be a big show. I know you see it out here on our agenda. We have a lot of special exhibits going on. I'll have 39 North Main will be a museum. The military museum from Selfridge is going to be coming out and putting a display, and we'll have many other military vehicles. So this will be a salute to our veterans and our military. So please come out and enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, seeing no one else, we've had no administrative responses, issues. Need a motion to approve the minutes from previous meeting.
Motion to approve the minutes from July 3rd.
Support.
Roll call?
Ford,
Yes.
Hill,
Yes.
Crop. Yes. Menser,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes. General business 9A, City Commission approval of MCI Metro Access Transmission Service Corp., DBA Verizon Access Transmission Service Metro Act right-of-way permit. Oh,
Your
did I say that
agenda-
right?
No, the agenda explanation that was submitted had the wrong name. It had Fiber Technologies Networks.
She has the correct one.
You did get the corrected one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody
fine.
got the correct one.
Okay, fine.
Ah,
Are you ready for the motion?
I'm ready for a
Okay.
motion.
I move to approve and authorize the execution of the unilateral Metro Act right-of-way permit between the city and MCI Metro Access Transmission Services Corporation, DBA Verizon Access Transmission Services.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, all yours.
Attached is an application and permit from MCI Metro Access Transmission Services Corporation, DBA Verizon Access Transmission Services, for access to and ongoing use of the public right-of-way for telecommunications providers under the Metropolitan Extension Telecommunication Rights-of-Way Oversight Act, Act Number 48 of Public Acts of 2002, as amended. MCI Metro Access Transmission Services Corporation is seeking a 5-year unilateral Metro Act permit to construct, install, and maintain telecommunications facilities in the city's right-of-way in accordance with the terms and conditions of the permit.
Okay. Questions, comments? Commissioner Menser?
A couple. Under the fees section, on page 14, the city's not paying fees for this. Are we receiving fees from Verizon?
Nope.
It's a basic wash. We're just,
Everybody, the state legislature, half a dozen years ago, adopted this Metro Act, which took away all local community involvement. You can't charge them for permits, you can't charge them for anything. You get a $500 application fee, and that's it, period.
So this is another one of those, you can vote on it, but it doesn't matter because it's
Oh, we
issued
can't
by the
change
state.
this. This permit is a state form. That, we have no input into this form, other than we told them that they wanted to, all of them want to send you a bilateral permit. And the bilateral permit has no expiration date. That's the difference.
Denise,
They-
another question.
Yeah, I know. The unilateral has a 5-year. So that's about all you have input on, is whether you're gonna allow a unilateral or a bilateral permit. But the permit itself
Isn't
is
that-
their form,
Okay.
Commissioner Mensah?
state form.
My other question was on page 15 under notices, all notices under this permit shall be given as follows. If to municipality, under 12.1.1, I was wondering how come we're not listed in there, or somebody from the city isn't listed in any notices?
Because they know what our address is.
Yeah, but,
They've sent the application to us.
yeah, but
So
I
this
would
is a
think that.
generic.
Yeah, it's a generic form. We can plug our name and address in, but all it says is, all we would put in there would be the address. We are a municipality. That's what we're referred to throughout the permit.
Okay, well, I
And-
like things spelled out. And then I wondered why Exhibit A and B were blank.
I believe in A is, let me see,
Public right of way, there.
I think they have to complete A. They gave, I believe, they're already have lines in existence. You know, this is not a new activity. And I'm not really sure if they are going to give us an updated map once they start their construction, or if they're utilizing the old one. But it's in our public right away.
And Exhibit B would be for a bond, which isn't required
Yeah.
under the permit.
Once they start, they got to give us a bond,
Okay.
okay?
Anything else?
So if you like voted no, they would just sue you. So you can't vote no. I'm just like, it annoys me every time, so I just like for people to
Some things,
Talk to your state legislature.
right.
talk to them enough. They're annoyed with me.
Okay, roll call, please.
Hill,
Yes.
Crop,
Yes.
Menser,
Yep.
Campbell,
Yes.
Dempsey,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
9B, request to award contract for zoning ordinance update service to LSL Planning, Inc. Need a motion?
I move to award the contract for consultant services for updates to the zoning ordinance to LSL Planning Incorporated at a cost of $22,105.
Support.
The city adopted a master plan update in 2016 and is currently seeking certification through the MEDC's Redevelopment Ready Communities Program. Both call for the implementation of zoning ordinance amendments. Administration requested such a proposal from LSL Planning Incorporated, who provided the consulting services for the 2016 master plan update. It is the opinion of city administration that due to LSL Planning Incorporated's knowledge of the master plan update, no competitive advantage would occur to the city if these professional services are submitted for request for proposals. This project was included in the current budget and the contract has been reviewed by the city attorney.
Questions, comments? Roll call, please.
Crop,
Yes.
Menser,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Dempsey,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Need a motion for the consent agenda?
Oh, no, that's
Payment of
C.
purchases.
Oh, I marked that out already. Payments, approval of purchase and payments of invoices. Need a motion, but we do have a change.
Yes, I would like to pull
Let's change
number
it first.
2 from 9C. It would be award to Hydro Designs Incorporated for a Cross Connect 3-year program. We're just trying to confirm that their proposed software is compatible with the cities before we award that to them.
Motion to approve payment and purchase of invoices minus item number 2, Hydro Designs.
Support.
Are there any questions? Roll call, please.
Menser,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Dempsey,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Hill,
Yes.
Crop,
Yes.
Okay, now the consent agenda.
Move to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Support.
Roll call, please.
Menser,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Dempsey,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Hill,
Yes.
Crop,
Yes.
Okay, city managers report.
There was a work session held this evening at 6 p.m. for a city commission informational update. The farmers market will be open in the Roscoff parking lot by the Anton Art Center every Wednesday, beginning July 19th through September 20th, 2017, from 2 p.m. through 6 p.m. This is in addition to being open on the North River Road lot every Friday and Saturday from 7 a.m. through 1 p.m. The Cars and Stripes Car Show will be held on Saturday, July 29th, beginning at 10 a.m. on Main Street. The show will be in celebration of Selfridge Air National Guard Base's 100th birthday. The Daughters of Macomb will hold its annual parade and meeting on Thursday, August 3rd. The parade will begin at approximately 9:15 a.m. downtown on Main Street. Rolling closures of the various streets will take place while the parade is en route. And please welcome new employee Kiara Davison, who comes to the city as Human Resources Assistant, where she will work with the city employees and retirees. Please stop by and say hello. That's all I have.
Any questions for Jeff?
I have a question for Brian.
Go ahead.
Brian, Mr. Tingley, I have a question about, could you please update us on the demolition of the homes on Court and Park, Gibbs and Murdoch, is it?
Murdoch Place.
Yep.
It should begin on July 27th.
July 27th.
And
Okay.
between then and now, the fire department should be doing some training in the structures.
Excellent. Thank you.
Any other questions? Okay. Commissioner comments. We'll start with Commissioner Campbell.
I just have congratulations and special recognition to the fire department. We've had several fires in town here, and because of their excellent capabilities, they handled the situation before it got out of hand. So thank you to them. That's it.
Thank you. Commissioner Hill.
The Retirement Board of Trustees for the City of Mount Clemens met this morning at 10 a.m. And the most important part of the meeting was receiving a presentation from David Sowerby of Loomis and Sales, who manages the investments for our city's retired employees' pension system. The portfolio for this system consists primarily of a combination of cash, stocks, and bonds, which have performed very well. A summary for the past 10 years is as follows. The beginning market value on June 30th, 2007, the total value of the fund then was $62,492,095, and contributions since then have been $2,374,112. Withdrawals, which is paying pensions for all of our retired city employees, has been $40,460,169. The investment gain has been $37,355,894, leaving the ending market value as of June 30th, 2017 of $61,759,932. This illustrates the importance of having good investments that are well managed, because the investments that we made off of, that we gained, were almost as much as we paid out. These investments are paying the pensions of 186 retirees, which is probably 3 times the number of employees we have right now. So it's a lot of money, but it's good that we have this, all these investments. The Retirement Board also voted to create a retiree health care trust and a retiree health care board. The board for the health care trust will be the same people as the Retirement Board, but the 2 funds will be separate and they will hold separate meetings. The health care fund is being established with seed money, which will be added to annually until the fund is large enough to pay for our retirees' health care, as the pension fund does now. Currently, the money for the retiree health care is paid from the general fund. The City Commission had previously established an ordinance to create the health care trust. Both of these funds and boards are part of our plan to keep our promises to the city's retirees, and I am very proud to be part of this effort. Thank you, have a good evening and a great week.
Thank you. Commissioner Crab.
I'd like to thank those who came out to my July 11th Commissioner Coffee Talk. I'm not having two in the summer, so that was my only July meeting. I'll have one in August, August 8th at 9:30 a.m. at John's Family Grill. Everyone, of course, is welcome to come out to that and usually talk about current events that are happening in downtown Mount Clemens and just in Mount Clemens in general. And then if people have questions and concerns, there's time for that usually as well. I had the pleasure of attending the General Assembly meeting for the Southeastern Michigan Council of Government at the end of last month. And we voted to elect people to the executive board to SEMCOG. And so they are representatives from each area. Ours were the same as last year. So we have Susan Pixley and the mayor of New Haven. And I can't remember his name. Gilbert, thank you. And we also had a presentation from the people that designed and run the Q line in Detroit. And that was very interesting. And probably the most interesting part of that presentation was that it was an open meeting, so there were citizens' comments, and there were probably 50 people. It took almost an hour to get through citizens' comments to talk about people who came to the meeting. Every one of them came to talk about how there should be another movement for regional transportation on the ballot. And so it was interesting the amount of interest and movement on that. So the leaders of SEMCOG did mention that there will be another initiative within the near future. So that's all I have to report.
Thank you. Commissioner Menzer?
Well, I hope you all took advantage of National Ice Cream Day yesterday. I certainly did, and Miller Brothers was doing a booming business. I want to give you a couple of updates from the Mount Clemens Optimist Club. We have voted to supply up to $500 for art scholarships to the Anton Art Center for Mount Clemens school students. So if you have a Mount Clemens school student, contact Phil Gilchrist at the Art Center, or you can contact me for the Optimist Club. We're very proud to do that. And it's kind of like a summer camp thing. The Anton Art Center is just doing some really cool things with our kids lately. The Optimist Club also has bought some pre-made kits. We're going to be doing little free libraries in 8 places throughout the city. We are going to use those kits as templates to build these little free libraries. They're going to be in various parks, and we'll announce those parks. But if you have any donations of children's books, please contact me. I'm sure that you can drop them off here at the city and they'll hold them for me. But we are at the point where we're collecting as many books as we can to fill these libraries up. The goal is for children to be able to take a book and read it. And if they keep it because they love it, that's all. We're happy with that too. The Mount Clemens Community Schools is doing the free breakfast and lunch programs during the summer again. I brought it up last week, but I'm going to remind you that they're calling it Meet Up and Eat Up. They're doing it Monday through Friday at the high school. Breakfast is 8 to 9, and lunch is 10 to 11:30. They're doing it at Wilson. Wilson is Monday and Friday only for lunch from 12 to 12:30. They're doing it at Washington, Monday through Friday, breakfast 7:30 to 8:30, lunch 11:30 to 12:30. And you can contact the food services director for the schools. Her name is Charla Oaks at 461-3741. They're taking kids up to 18 unless you have a disability. and then they're taking adults up to 26. So please take advantage of that. If there are kids in your neighborhood that may be food challenged, you know, please let them know that these programs are available for them for the summer. That's what I had today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, I need to do one.
Okay.
I just wanted to mention, Mr. Dixon mentioned earlier, I went to the North Broadway Church of Christ for their homecoming a cappella song fest, and it was uplifting, and it was humbling, and it was emotional, and it's not something I had done before to visit that church. And so I thank Mr. Dixon and Mr. Harrington for inviting me so that I could experience something new. And now I'm done. Thank you.
Commissioner Ford.
Over the weekend, I had the opportunity to attend a concert. It was an excellent concert, but not very many people were there, and I asked around why. They say they did not know about it. Mrs. Weiss said she puts out flyers and everything. But if you get a chance to attend Mrs. Weiss' concert, please go. It was excellent. Number two, I've been riding around Mount Clemens, places that I normally don't go. The roads are bad all over. They're like test tracks. We have to do something. That's it.
Okay. On that note, I just wanted to say that we did dedicate in honor of Pastor James E. Thompson, North Broadway Church, who is retiring. We did an honorary street, North Broadway Church, North Broadway Street. We put a sign up there. Oh, did you have something? Oh, I thought you were saying something. We did the dedication on Friday. He was very humbled. They did tell him beforehand it was going to be secret because we had it all covered up and everything, but his wife thought it'd be best to tell him ahead of time that he said he didn't want to have a heart attack. And we did not want that to happen. So he did know about it just probably a day or so before, but it's well deserved. He is retiring from the ministry. He's been in the ministry over 50 years. And he's also been very active within the community over those 50 years, helping both city and county government and various others, schools. So he's a well-deserved honor for him. And Ken Kish from Macomb Daily wrote a very nice column this weekend. If you have not had a chance to see that, please do. And so I think that we Mount Clemens and all of us should be very proud of Dr. Thompson for what he stands for, and I hope that his legacy will continue. As he said, it was so nice to see this, that it wasn't posthumously. So I think that's nice. And I'm glad we did that also. So on that note, I need a motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
Support. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Meeting adjourned.